Okay, so this boss is called the Extractor. He does not have a lot of HP, he's weak to lightning. And I think it uses 2 attacks, and then afterwards it will ascend, and when it ascends it will do an attack called depth charges, I think. And that attack's fairly powerful, and it will cause darkness, so I'll explain more as that goes on. But it's that kind of interchange that we had a minute ago was quite interesting, and it's basically the main Yevon argument towards, you know, why we shouldn't use machina and why it's a bad thing. Because obviously before, you know, we had the whole thing about, you know, they believe that religion is holding back technological advancement, and well, you know, if it was up to Yevon, that would be the case. You know, machina would be very minimally used. But the reason they've done that is because it was because of machina in the first place that sin was born all those years ago. So at the end of the day, you know, technology is all well and good, but if it gets into the hands of people that want to use it for evil, then it only ends up being to the detriment of the people in the world. So that's their kind of philosophy about it, and at the end of the day, you know, it's a pretty valid one. If we look at our own world, you know, nuclear technology, you know, the space race, all this kind of stuff gave birth to very useful technologies, but also technologies that can kill hundreds of thousands of people. You know? So it's all about how people use their technology. And once we actually find out, you know, what happened in that war and how sin was actually created, then hopefully it should make a lot more sense. Okay, so that's that bit of opinion over. What happens here is, if you do over 500 damage, then this guy will come back down and he will not use depth charges. And because the characters are doing pretty well at the moment, I'll do the 500 damage very easily. So I'm just going to wait it out here and let him use the attack just so you can see how it works. Because most of you playing for the first time will face this attack at least once. And this guy is actually very difficult in a no sphere grid challenge. He can kill you if you're not careful and you don't have the right weapons. Okay, so I used cheer there, so that reduced the damage that I took as well. And I have my Dark Ward armors as well, so I was basically completely unaffected. But if you don't have Dark Ward armor and you don't do 500 damage, then you could be in a little bit of trouble. And I'm going to use Tidus's overdrive to finish things off. So very easy boss, if you're prepared. And that's pretty much the case for every boss in this game. If you're prepared, you can deal with most of them, except for the ones much later on. Yep, got the overkill as well. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Null Frost Bangle. That might be useful if it has maybe more than one ability or slot. Bit more cutscene.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Those out bed.
Is everybody okay?
I'm sorry. We're all okay now.
Yuna. Super full speed ahead.
Damn the out bed. What do they want from us? Could it have something to do with Luca? What are they after Yuna for? Wait, they're mad they lost the tournament. Oh wait, they're mad about Operation Mihen.
I wonder. Didn't Kamari's clansmen say something about summoners disappearing?
So the Albed are behind that. Those sandblasted grease monkeys.
Hey, Wakka. It's no use complaining about the Al Bhed now, right? We'll protect Yuna from anyone, anywhere. It's that easy. That's all I need to know.
Well, I guess so.
You're right.
So it took them that long. It took a second kidnapping for them to realise that the Al Bhed were the ones behind the disappearances. Okay, let me save. But you got to admit that Al Bhed are pretty annoying. And why do they keep kidnapping these summoners? You know, I would say it'll probably take about an hour and a half, 2 hours before we find out why. Okay, Miss Celebrity again has her groupies.
Might be more out bed. Keep watch, yeah?
Looks like we're stuck here for a while.
Yep, we're only stuck here until I decide to progress to the next bit. So now we can actually talk to Kimari, which is cool.
Kimari fail as guardian on Shupov. Kimari never fail again.
Well, you did kind of fail in Luca as well when they kidnapped her the first time. That's 2 fails, Kimari. I'm not impressed. He has 1 job, seriously. Primer time. Am I getting them all? Yes, sirree. Okay, good stuff. Just want to hear this guy's voice. Oh man, why is it on audio string for that? I just love that he rips everyone else off except for us.
Oh, Wakka, at your service.
Okay, he's just got items. Don't need anything. What? What is he talking about? Do they, like, rescue people who've been attacked by sin?
Guard Yuna.
Yeah, you see, if you listen to this, the first time you're playing, you'll want to run back and stand next to Yuna, but you need to leave the area to get things going. The far plane, huh? So she said discuss it with someone on the far plane, which is interesting. But this girl, Miyu, is a fantastic goalkeeper. So if you want to sign a goalkeeper early on, and because the best goalkeeper in Blitzball is already attached to another team, but as a free agent she's one of the best goalkeepers you can find, so well worth signing if you want a keeper that's much better than Keeper. I just love that his name is Keeper. Alright, okay. Okay, fasten your seatbelts everybody, because it's going to be a bit of a racy scene coming up. Who is that? That outfit looks a little bit familiar. It's Miss Jailbait herself. Just watch this cutscene.
You're not dead? Huh?
Thought I was done for back there.
Ah! Rikku! You're Rikku! Hey! You're okay! How you been?
Terrible.
Yeah, you don't look so good. What happened?
You beat me up, remember?
Huh? Oh, that machina? That was you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that really hurt, you know. You big meanie.
Wait! But you attacked us!
Nuh-uh. It's not exactly what you think.
Yo! Friend of yours.
And you could say that.
Pleased to meet ya. I'm Rikku.
Yuna? Lulu? I told you about her, remember? She was the one who helped me before I was washed up on Bhed. She's in our bed.
Wow, so you like all your life. What luck meeting here, huh? Praise be to Yevon. So, Rikku, you look a little beat up. You okay?
Wakka.
Huh? What?
There's something we need to discuss.
Oh, go ahead.
Girls only. Boys, please wait over there.
Right. Sorry, Wakka.
Huh? What? Ah.
Sir Orin, I would like Rikku to be my guardian.
Show me your face.
Huh?
Look at me.
Oh, okay.
Open your eyes. As I thought.
No good?
Are you certain?
100%. So, anyway, can I?
If Yuna wishes it.
Yes, I do.
Riku's a good girl. She helped me a bunch.
Well, I'm for it. The more the merrier.
Righto! Then I'll just have to be the merriest.
It was strange. Even though Wakka had always hated the Bhed,
Rikku, at your service.
he never realized Rikku was one of them.
Oh, he's so obtuse sometimes. So there we go. Awesome news. Rikku has joined the party. So we saw that she had a portion of her sphere grid at the start, and the party is now complete. So she has also joined, and she adds an incredible energy. I mean, she's an amazing character. I really do like Rikku. But obviously, classic Japanese animation mentality. They have a 15-year-old girl, and like, what should we do? I know, arse shots everywhere. But it's one of them things. I mean, the first time you play the game, it's highly unlikely that you'll know that she's 15 because, well, there's not really any physical signs that she's 15. She could be taken for an 18-year-old, so you can't tell. It's only if you kind of do a little bit of research afterwards that you realise. So it's one of those things. I mean, obviously everyone has different opinions about that. Some people are like, well, who gives a shit? It's just a video game character. Who gives a crap? If she looks like that, she looks like that. But some people really, really love their Rikku, and some people are a bit more refrain from trying to have too many thoughts about her because of her age. I guess obviously the older players are more susceptible to that kind of thing. And I have a younger sister as well, so that age range is just weird for me.
Ooh, a treasure chest!
Okay, so Rikku has some amazing special abilities that are going to be so helpful.
Wonder what's inside.
So helpful, in fact, that once we get to the post-game, she's going to be an irreplaceable member of the front line. So, she can steal, as we already know. But that's only the tip of the iceberg.
Yahoo! You should know, I'm scary when I get mad. I'm gonna use that item I just got on you. You'll be sorry.
Okay, Riku's Overdrive allows her to combine two items in stock and create various special effects. The results are unknown until the items are actually mixed. Okay, I would advise you not to take their advice here, because those bomb cores can be used for something much more important. If you have a grenade, use them because they're easy to come by. and just anything really, just something that you have in abundance that isn't a healing item, and it should do enough damage to take this guy out. There you go. So even that was a fairly easy
What
mix
did
to
you
do.
just do?
That was great!
I can combine items and use them like this. It's not that tough, really.
Not only does she make the party just merrier with her presence, she makes battles easier as well. So Rikku is she is the perfect ingredient for what we needed. So I'm happy that she has joined. Okay, so bomb cores, you have a few choices here. If you like using your Aeons, and I don't see why you wouldn't, especially on earlier playthroughs, you can teach Ifrit Firer, so that will enable him to obviously heal a lot more effectively than he normally would. But obviously the only problem is his MP is very low, so you'd only really get to use it 3 times at the moment, or 4 as his MP goes up. But his MP never really goes up by too much, so that's why I don't really bother teaching them that too much. And I don't spend too much time with my Aeons anyway, so yeah. But there'll be another use for the bomb cores, and that I will also show you fairly soon. Okay. How does Rikku stack up in comparison to her fellow Guardians? The stats on the left, very mediocre. The stats on the right, slightly better. And the key stat here is obviously agility. Her agility is 16 to begin with. So she has the same agility as Tidus, and Tidus, well, we've been playing for 10 hours, so by the time you get to the end of Riku's grid, she's going to be very quick. And obviously, as we've seen, she has quick moves like Steel, or not Steel, she has a move like Use, which is quick as well, so she can deal damage very quickly compared to her other Guardians. The only issue is obviously Rikku has very low HP at the moment, but her sphere grid has been cleverly structured so that she gains HP pretty quickly. So already in this first kind of circle she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nodes, so that's 1,200, and that's already going to take her to close to 1,600 HP. So don't worry too much about it, she will gain in HP very quickly. Now, this is probably the first area...
You gotten any better?
Just watch!
This is the first area where I'd really advise you to do some... Oh shit, my controls run out of battery. Okay, so let me talk about this little stretch of... small stretch of forest before we reach Guado Salam. This is one of the first places where I would advise you to actually spend like, you know, maybe half an hour just dealing with some of these enemies. And there's multiple reasons for that. One, you need to get Rikku up to speed, so she will gain in levels very quickly. 2, you have Riku's Steel ability, and there are some very sweet items to be stolen here that could really help you in the future. So these guys have Antidote as a common steel, but a rare steel, I think that's 1 out of 8 times, is going to be a Poison Fang. And Poison Fangs are amazing because they have 100% chance of inflicting poison. Well, I think it's even higher than 100%. And that's going to sound stupid, but basically all you need to know is unless the enemy has an immunity to poison, it will always poison them. So that's the simplest way I can put it. So Poison Fangs are very useful, and they do around 2,000 damage as well. So if you can steal them, it's going to be pretty useful. And the treasure chests also contain some useful items. Oh. This guy doesn't really have anything of interest. But remember, we have Use, so you can see what happens to the turns when you go to Use. Remedy's a nice steal as well, actually. You bastard. So yeah, one of the steals in the Dauntless, is that Poison Ward? If so, that's a very good armor drop already. Oh shit, Berserk Ward. Okay, don't really need that.